ki khubor ka bate CTV lawan rashapi ta ka Frank Motors kamon ban long slur ringkat bat kaman ba shongkhia ka shong ha ka jinglong scam bat jingjit bastard jongi ka Tata Harrier ka kali ka ban san ya ka lintia jongpi kala banong ka jongpi minta book ya ka Tata Harrier ha Frank Motors lat korngi leni phone hau number hinyo not sausan ar not hinyo khanda hinyo lai
Halor ke Jingtih jong ka High Court ya ka Sarkar Jilla bantawi ki rule na ka benta ka scientific mining u menteri rangba ka Jilla Konrad Kongkal Sangma ula pun sngau bagi don shibun ki an ki baham ban buat renti bat dai halor kini ban nakaliang ka Sarkar Pedeng kala ai ya ka Jingmenjori South Li mining plan ya ka bala depan pinmi habai keren bagi la pathai kubor u menteri rangba u Konrad Kongkal Sangma ule thu ba pat shem la le ya ka jingkhen jingdia ka bai dai bat ka benta jong ka mining Henry kat kum ke Jingtih ka baudan hak bai dei ba mining plan ya ka ka badan kam man le hak ki por la lek la de ban le bat kani ka dei ka daw bala yo ban pelaj ya saw ne santli ki mining plan halor ke Jingtih Dewïong Beaiñ u Konrad la pen pau ba ka jing persang ban te Lakam kadang yai beteng bat kam long ka besok halor kani ka benta namar ba ki Paidbah ki shania ya ka yo ka kot halor kani kum ka Kpoh
The government of India has in fact given us the approval and 4 mining plans have already been cleared. So hence we are on track. I'm not very clear as to what the specific requirement of that one member committee is, but I had series of meeting today. I could not do the assessment of the mining part, but as far as my information and my knowledge goes, the mining plans, whatever has been required in the past has been done, and that is the reason why we have been able to clear 4-5 mining plans. Hence, we will definitely examine the point mentioned by the one member committee, and wherever steps need to be taken, we will take steps. Process is already on, and in fact, without giving more details, let me just share with you that in some locations, even the machineries are already being installed for scientific mining to start. I don't want to jump the gun right now, but machines have already been ordered. Some have been installed, some are on the way, and we do expect that there will be a lot of movement that will take place in the month of January. Let's hope that very soon things will start, but I don't want to give any date because these are technical matters. But a lot of advancement, as I said, even equipments are already being ordered and some of them being installed. Very technical aspect in nature, and if you remember, we have already engaged CMPIDL to do the entire study for the reclamation work, because this requires technical agencies to do it. It's not like just planting a tree or so these are basically mines which have to be filled up, and that to filled up in a scientific manner. Then accordingly, then the plants and trees have to be grown. Then the water body has to be protected. So hence we require a agency that has got the technical know-how to do it. That process has already started, and we have already engaged CM PDIL to do the work. From the government side, continuous efforts are being made, and we are continuously monitoring the situation. It is an activity which I keep repeating, that for centuries our people have been engaged in mining in different ways. And suddenly in 2014 you come and say that you stop everything that you were doing for the last 200 years. It's not easy, and people depend on their livelihood in this, and hence they have not been able to do other things in the past, and it's not easy. So obviously when a question of livelihood comes in, even though the government will engage officials and police, and we will do our best to stop them, this is their livelihood. So there are people who will think about their livelihood, and they may go into activities that are not always legal. So there could be cases, but from the government side, as I said, we have put very strict provisions. We have been we have been strengthening those provisions, and we have been implementing them. So a lot of people have been caught, a lot of people have been stopped, a lot of cases have been filed, a lot of people have been convicted. So this process is on. But I think in the larger picture, one has to understand that this is more than just a question of illegal mining. It's a question of livelihood of the people, and how can we now slowly shift towards scientific mining. At the same time, we can shift people's livelihood into other activities like tourism and agriculture. It's a process, and therefore the transition does take time. It is challenging with a lot of difficulties, but I hope that in the coming years we'll be able to smoothen out the process. So the court had asked the department to do a survey, and we have done the survey in this whole thing. So therefore, definitely, from the legal point of view, there is in the legal documentation 32 lakhs has been mentioned, and that's the legal, and Supreme Court has given that clarification. Now we did a survey, and maybe the surveys didn't cover everything. Maybe the surveys did not look into all aspects, did not be able to go to all the locations. So all of those factors need to be considered. But as per the Supreme Court, and we cannot, as I said, deny or go against the Supreme Court's verdict, has stated that there is 32 lakh metric ton, and therefore, as of now, that is what we stick to. But obviously, if there are technical issues, we will obviously look at drone surveys and everything and go into all those details. So maybe there were some locations that were not covered. Maybe there were some areas that were not taken into consideration. Maybe the coal that was there was the one that was transported earlier, that was there, because as you know, Coal India has already asked us to shift those the stock to a particular location in different different locations that are there, and that process also has happened. So there are a lot of there's a lot of ambiguity in the aspect of these locations. So therefore, that could be possible because it's a large area. So you could be seeing a lot of complication in this. But I think at the end of the day, the Supreme Court has given us a clear a mandate, and they've mentioned that is 32 lakhs, and that's what we stick to right now.